Whoa! Alright, so if you're like me, there's a lot of people during the pandemic that are looking for things to do at home during Halloween. And when I was a youngster in early 80s, one of the things to do was 3D movies at the theater, and I'm talking about the old 3D movies that required the blue and red lenses, or sometimes slightly different colored lenses, but they were not the newfangled versions that came up later in the late 90s, early 2000s, 2010 type of 3D that required a special TV and a special DVD player. These all you can play on a regular TV and a regular DVD player, as long as you have the correct glasses, which are called Anaglyph glasses. So I'm going to show you, I got my collection ready for Halloween, and I've got House of Wax, Creature from the Black Lagoon, Friday the 13th Part 3 in 3D, Night of the Living Dead in 3D, Coming At Ya, which is actually a Western, which would sound corny until you see how much stuff they actually throw at you. Final Destination 3D, which has a cool little changing cover there. Jaws 3D, The Three Stooges in 3D. This one's a little more obscure, but it's still cool nonetheless. Dark Side of the Moon, Dark Side of the Rainbow. So what they do is they queue up the Pink Floyd album Dark Side of the Moon with the movie, and then you watch it in 3D and listen to the album. And if you've never tried that Dark Side of the Rainbow thing, this is an easy way to do it, because you don't have to queue up an album and a DVD together. It's already set up. My Bloody Valentine 3D, Coraline, and Amityville 3D. So out of all these movies, the only one I owned already was Coraline. The glasses in that are different color. They're like purple and green, and I believe you have to have those type of glasses to watch that one. But I'm pretty sure the rest of these are the typical red and blue, and I believe every single disc came with their own set of glasses. So it's going to tell you where to buy some of these so you could have a cool event on your Halloween. So there's several places you can look. Like this one I got on eBay. I think I might have got Friday the 13th on Amazon. The main thing to look for is that they are the Anaglyph and not the new kind of 3D. And all of these are Anaglyph, which is red, blue. And again, you can watch it on a regular DVD, regular television. And I saw this one in the theater when I was a kid. I saw this one in the theater. I saw Friday the 13th at the theater. So some of these other ones, maybe not so necessary, but I'll tell you where a good place to buy a lot of these is DVDRparty.com. And what's cool about the site is if you buy one or even just a couple, they send freebie movies in there with you when you buy one or two. And I spent 2 rounds buying discs, and I got free ones every time, so that was pretty sweet. This Coraline one I think is on Amazon, and then you can also look on eBay, which I got this one today, was the last of the group. I got that one from eBay. There were some others I tried to find, because I had a pretty extensive list, but some of them are just near impossible to get. If you wanted to watch some of these other ones, there's 2 honorable mentions. One is Freddy's Dead, which has a segment of 3D in the middle of it. So what you can do is just rent that movie on Amazon or wherever your Netflix in regular, and then go to YouTube and look up the 3D segment. So when you get to the part of the movie where they put the glasses on in the film, then you can watch that Anaglyph 3D segment on YouTube, because I could not find the full DVD anywhere, and I suspect it's because there's only a 10-minute segment that was 3D, and they didn't want to confuse people by having most of a film in regular and then part of it in 3D. The other one that you can watch in entirety on on YouTube is The Old House on Haunted Hill with Vincent Price, which is black and white. They may have colorized a little bit of it or something, but you can watch that with your glasses on there for free also. And if you're going to make it a full-blown Halloween party, so let me give you some other ideas of things you could do. If you wanted to have a group of friends over, there's things that you can do. You could put up a couple TVs or monitors playing different movies, and you could have your friends come over wearing 3D glasses. And in addition to that, you could decorate your home with Anaglyph posters. So if you look online, there's a lot of people that produce cool looking Anaglyph posters. So if you use your glasses and walk around the house, you can actually see the posters in 3D. And they sell shirts online also with Anaglyph images on them. And I've even seen people that were dressed as entire pair of 3D glasses as a costume. And you could put up some art also that's 3D. If you have somebody that knows how to paint 3D oriented posters and things of that nature, you can get some art people involved. We started watching Friday the 13th, which was very good quality, by the way. And I'm on a regular Samsung television. I don't even know what size that is, probably like a 34-inch TV or something like that.
The only thing I would add is that if you're a glasses wearer, wearing the 3D glasses over them or under them is no problem. You can easily fit both on your ears, and it's super comfortable, so don't let that deter you from having a fun time with the 3D glasses.
Right, so I think that about sums it up. We did watch the Freddy's Dead segment on YouTube, and it was a little bit less quality probably than the actual DVD that we started watching of Friday the 13th, but it was still good. It was still had the effect of that feeling like things are being thrown at you. So it's up to you if you want to do this just with a couple people or turn this into a whole party themed event. But I wanted to throw that angle out there in case somebody's looking for a new type of party, because I looked on YouTube and no one else had ever, from what I can tell, thrown a 3D themed party. So if you have a lot of televisions and a big pad, this is probably a cool thing to do, is people can meander around and get scared by different movies. And they're relatively cheap too. You could buy these things for like $5-6 a piece. So something else to try if you've never done it, or if you're looking for a nostalgia trip like me, going back in time to the 80s when some of these cheesy films were out. And from DVDRparty.com, derivative stuff like Dark Side of the Moon, and old ones like 3D, Three Stooges, or House of Wax.